So this is my first video, and I think in such an event I should share a few things about myself. Hi, I'm Ryan. I am doing this video because I recently read a amazing book called The Fuck It Diet. And actually I didn't even read it. I listened to it on Audible. And it really hit home with me because I have been a chronic dieter since forever. I can remember going way back, being sent to diet clinics when I was a kid because I was sort of a Jerry Springer level fat baby. And then ever since then, I have either been on a diet or been thinking about going on a diet or enjoying a quiet respite during times of successful dieting outcomes, if that makes sense. And now I'm 34 years old, and as I sit here right now, by the way, the lighting's gonna keep changing because I'm under a skylight and I have a bad lighting thing right here. Again, it's my first YouTube video. So yeah, as I sit here right now, I am 34 years old and I'm just over it. And I didn't start the year off like this. I started the year off like most people, deciding that this is the year. This is the year where I'm going to get my shit together and I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to lose weight for good. And then a few months in, after a few failed attempts, I just started wondering why I was doing it to myself. I was wondering what's the point of all of it? Because full disclosure, about a year ago, I was thin-ish. Passable. I was thin passing. Excuse me, allergies. I had recently gone on the most drastic diet of my entire life, which included doctor prescribed amphetamines, which maybe I'll do a video on another time. And I looked really good looking back, but I look really good now, so it's fine. But the really sad thing about it was I worked really hard, and then when I got down to the weight I wanted to be, and I bought all the clothes I wanted, it wasn't enough. And I still wasn't happy, and I still wasn't where I wanted to be. See, we all have this fantasy that we're gonna lose weight and then everything is gonna fall into place, which it's just not the case. Either you make your life the life you want or you don't. And it has nothing to do with your size whatsoever. And I hope that someone watching this right now can hear that. The size you are has no bearing whatsoever on how good your life can be. And I'm not my life hasn't changed since reading the book. I'm kind of blanking out because I'm a little nervous. But The Fuck It Diet by Carolyn Dooner. I'm in the process. This is a journey for me. And I hate that term because this is thrown around. But this is a body acceptance journey for me. And I'm loving it. And I'm starting to love myself. I'm starting to accept myself and be you know what? This isn't the body that I hoped to have as I was growing up, because I was, told all my life that you have to look a certain way or else people aren't going to take you seriously, and people aren't going to love you, and people aren't going to fuck you, and people, it's all these things. And it's all connected. So I'm starting to realize that now, and this is sort of this is not day one of my journey. This has been almost 34 years in the making. But, you know, early on in the year, I decided I was still going on diets, but I was still in the back of my head going, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this to yourself? This roller coaster is just not, you can't do this for the rest of your life. You just can't do it. You can die one day and hopefully you'll die thin and you'll feel like you won, but what's the point? I mean, you know, there's thin people in this world and there's fat people in this world and there's everybody in between and they're all wonderful, and I just wish we would all just kind of accept that. So anyways, let's not get like too deep into that, but so I went on the Fuck It diet, which is not a diet. It's actually a diet from diets. And I decided I'm just going to eat what I want, when I want, whatever I want. And sometimes that's a lot of food. Sometimes that's not that much. Sometimes it's like a normal amount, whatever that means. And my weight hasn't fluctuated that much. I'm 280 something pounds, by the way. Sometimes I'm 282, sometimes I'm 289. That's where I am right now. Would I like to be a little bit smaller? I guess. But really, I just would like to fit into clothing. Which, here's the thing. When I lost all the weight, I bought thousands of dollars in clothing. And I have them all in bins in my storage room. And so it's kind of depressing looking at them because I can't fit them anymore. And it's cool shit. Like, I bought really good clothes. So, do I really wish I was smaller, or do I wish my clothes fit me? So, I'm thinking about selling all of my thin clothes, all my goal clothes, because I am currently at the goal. Like, this is the goal. The goal is just to be alive during the day, you know, and like pursue my life. So, there's something so freeing about being like, I've reached my goal. Here we are. Take it or leave it. And to just like walk out the door confidently. So I guess that means I need to start dressing my body for the beauty that it is. And, you know, part of that process is letting go of, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I have to let go of the ideals that I instilled in myself. And that's really what it's all about. And I'm getting notifications on my phone that I'm filming on, and it's very distracting. And this video is probably all over the place, but you know, it's a first video, and I hope you're following along a little bit. And I hope you get what I'm saying. What am I saying? I hope that other people stop dieting too. And I hope that people, I'm losing focus. Buy the fucking book, okay? So, there's this book called The Fuck It Diet. It's by Carolyn Dooner. She writes about her journey through body acceptance and body positivity. And she basically talks about her journey and other people's journeys, other studies about dieting, how dieting does not work, and how dieting fails. It's not good long term, and that people more often than not return to their like set weights, and whatever that set weight is, you know. Mine might be 280 pounds, might be 300 pounds, might be 250 pounds. I don't know what my set weight is. We'll find out. So I guess that's really what I'm doing here. Like, I want to take you on the journey with me to figuring out life after dieting. And hopefully in the future I can upload more organized, wonderful videos for you. But that's it for today. And I'm going to go now because I'm embarrassing myself. Stay fat and love it. Bye.